Hello and greetings everyone. My name is Steve. Welcome Bull Runners. Welcome to the Bull Runners community. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. In this video today, I want to touch on meme coins. Meme coins are highly underrated and they're actually not used to the maximum. They're not optimized yet. And many people in the space still undermine the power of memes. Memes currently are used to bring attention, bring awareness to certain meme groups. Whatever focus group there is, people are using that. The dogs, the cats, the frogs, the football clubs, the soccer clubs, specific individuals, names, you name it. Like there's so different focus groups of these different memes, and that's how they're being used right now. And the hype right now is the zero tax hype. Zero tax, and just pick a focus group and you can build a large community around it. And through hype and excitement, the high volume comes in. MEV bots are being integrated, which are draining the liquidity out of these projects, taking liquidity away from their holders of the communities, and leaving the community with a horrible liquidity to market cap ratio and an unsustainable ecosystem behind. So what I'm saying here, the video is to highlight the power of memes. The power of memes is so great that within a couple weeks, a project can go from zero to over 100,000 community members, bring so much attention on social medias that it can be listed on the largest exchange within a couple weeks. And major blue chip projects have not even come close to being listed on Binance. But here we have a meme coin that has just launched a couple weeks ago with no use case, no purpose, no mission, no utilities, but yet with a large community and with a high volume. But unfortunately, with MEV bots that are draining liquidity out of it and that are leaving the holders with a horrible liquidity to market cap ratio, meaning that even though you have multiple millionaires, they're just paper millionaires and they can't withdraw the funds. So all these paper millionaires right now are waiting for a new breed to come in and to serve them as their exit liquidity. And that's the reality of things, because if your ecosystem doesn't accumulate liquidity, the reality of thing is, I hate to break it down to you, but that's just the reality of things, is that you are the exit liquidity. It's as simple as that. And that is why the bullrun ecosystem was built to accumulate the liquidity, to be deflationary, to remove BRL tokens out of the Uniswap liquidity pool so that it accumulates a deeper liquidity for those who want to exit their position. There's a mechanism within the ecosystem that does that. That's important for an ecosystem to thrive, to scale, to grow, and to amass a deep liquidity. And right now, the current situation does the exact opposite. It claims zero taxes. However, the MEV bots operators are the ones really benefiting from all this. So I just want to bring awareness to this, that the meme space can be used to solve a problem. It can be used to bring awareness to specific challenges that we're facing in the crypto space, and then rally behind those challenges as a community and make a point that this is what we're tackling, this is our purpose, this is our mission, and this is the situation, this is the technology and mechanisms we're using to address this situation. And that's the platform that Bullrun has created for the community, a platform that is built for the long run, a platform that has proven itself during this bear market that it accumulates liquidity, that it's deflationary and bounce tokens, and that with the volume that it's accumulating, it's giving back as USDC distributions to the community members who decide to stake their BRL tokens. It has an ecosystem that is built in a way that has NFTs implemented in it through the NFT staking boosters. The revenue of these will be used to feed into the liquidity. And this ecosystem is built to be self-sustained and with strong fundamentals. And this is what's lacking in the crypto space. We only have that meme and the hype, but we don't think about the bigger picture of, okay, after the meme and hype dies out, is this sustainable? Are the fundamentals built in strongly, And this is what I want to bring attention to this meme space, is that it's very powerful. It's not being used to its fullest potential. And many so-called blue chip meme coins have proven the fact that they can grow very fast and reach a peak. But then after that, it's not sustainable because the fundamentals were not built right. You don't have to go and reverse engineer and start to look for ways how to burn tokens, how to add utility, how to give back to the community, and how to build things to make it more relevant. Because BULLRUN did that from the very beginning. We built a finished project, a finished ecosystem that came with a launchpad, came with an NFT collection, came with built-in NFT staking boosters, came with a dual staking platform, both for the BRL token and the NFT boosters, came with the deflationary mechanism, came retaining liquidity, and with the mission and the purpose to solve the liquidity issue. So this is a full package of a project that built a focus group of people to bring awareness to an issue and then to rally behind it and use the platform to make a point to the world that we are solving an issue as a community and we are rallying and coming together to make this happen. And that's the whole idea. And that's how memes are supposed to be used effectively. We can use memes to actually tackle real life issues. For example, like BULLRUN is doing, a liquidity issue. So our meme is a mechanism, an engine that is solving the liquidity issue. And now if we imagine having like-minded individuals that rally behind this to prove the point, which it's already proven itself that it's working. Our ecosystem has the deepest liquidity to market cap ratio, even though it is down right now, even though it's low volume, it's proven itself that it works. And that's the whole premise. That's the whole point. You have an ecosystem that works. That's what you need. That's what's needed in this space. An ecosystem that solves a problem and that when utilized, it will continue solving that problem. It will be scaling. It will amass even more liquidity. It will burn even more tokens. It will give back even more to the community. And it will bring awareness and a shift of sentiment of how the world views memes. So if we can shift our focus from frogs, dogs, cats, and all this, and actually tackle real life problems that are plaguing the industry and build a community around it, just like BULLRUN had just built a platform that is actually solving and tackling the liquidity challenge. It's proven that it's working. It has a very healthy liquidity to market cap ratio, even though we only have a market cap of 400. So community, I just want to bring awareness to you that those who are still with BULLRUN, those who believe in the vision and understand the idea, the vision of BULLRUN, to build a community around a focus group that is tackling and solving a $1 trillion problem, which is liquidity, that is not allowing the MEV bots to drain liquidity out of the ecosystem, but rather retains it so that those who want to exit their positions have enough liquidity to exit the liquidity if that's what they want. Those who want to hold can stake and also benefit from the volume that generates USDC for them as distributions. Those who are into NFTs can get boosters and boost their USDC distributions, and those revenues are used in turn to add to the liquidity pool. This is a self-sufficient ecosystem built to be sustainable, built to be deflationary, built to accumulate liquidity and not to drain liquidity. And it's built to solve a specific problem, and that is to solve the liquidity issue. But here we have a platform that has proven itself that is working, a platform that was built from day one to solve and tackle a liquidity problem, platform that has a purpose, has a mission, that has been tested during these times and has proven to be able to sustain a healthy market cap to liquidity ratio, and that has still a perfect score as far as liquidity on DEX2, that hasn't been having a large volume at all, but still it has proven itself that the mechanisms work. This is something we can be proud of as a community, that we were able to build something that is actually solving a problem. We were able to bring a solution to the industry and actually add value to crypto. Yet let's build communities around solving problems and build platforms that are sustainable, because this will make our small meme niche within the crypto industry well respected. And let's shift from just meme hypes to actually building focus groups that come with solutions to tackle certain problems, and then build a community around it. And while doing that, benefit from it as well. It's a win-win for everyone. And at the end of the day, we'll bring awareness and then we go about it and solve it. BULLRUN can be proud of one thing, and that's the ecosystem works. And we have a high liquidity to market cap ratio. And this is all we came to solve. Have a platform that actually accumulates liquidity and that is sustainable, and that is a win-win for traders and for holders, and that gives back to the community, that burns tokens, is deflationary, that retains liquidity. This is something that we can be proud of. And we have something that works, that has a purpose, and that is adding value into the crypto space, and that is here to stay, and that is built with strong fundamentals. And we have a track record that it's been working and that it's efficient. It has a stamp of approval that it does what it was built to do, and that's the most important thing. Now we just bring awareness on social medias and attract like-minded people who want to be part of this vision and bring awareness and bring attention to what we are solving. And this is how meme coins are supposed to be used, in my humble opinion, to actually tackle real-life problems and build a community around it and solve that situation. That's how we will bring more attention into the meme space, and that's how we will command respect, and the meme space will be taken serious. And we are taking the first step to use a meme coin with utility, with a mission and a purpose, with a platform that is deflationary, that is sustainable, that retains liquidity, and not these zero tax tokens that are draining liquidity out of your ecosystems, that have millionaires only on paper but can't withdraw any funds because there's a lack of liquidity, and that needs new investors to come in to be their exit liquidity because they're not working on retaining liquidity. And here we are, we have a platform that is specifically built and is focusing on just that, retaining liquidity, being deflationary, giving back to the community, and solving a real life problem. It's $1 trillion problem that we're solving right now. And what better way to bring awareness into the crypto space as a whole than a community that is actually solving a problem that is plaguing the entire financial and banking system. So think about that. For those who are new that are listening to this, if you want to be part of the movement, part of bringing the awareness and being part of a solution and not part of the problem, then be part of this. Don't fall for those who tell you the new meta is zero tax, because that's just bringing a more negative sentiment into the crypto space as a whole, because we want to shift the sentiment to be able to say that meme coins are solving problems, and that's what BULLRUN is here to do. We're here to build a large community that believes that it's time for us to retain liquidity, to build an ecosystem that as we scale, we are solving a problem, and we won't have to wait until we have 100,000 holders and then start thinking of what we want to do, how we want to burn our tokens, and how we want to add use case or utility. No, we have all that ready to go from day one. And this is the new meta. This is the future, a sustainable ecosystem. And these focus groups are solving real life problems through large communities that will command attention and bring awareness to the masses. And this is what the meme space is supposed to be known for, as problem solvers. And here we are, we have a platform that is working, that has proven itself, that is effective. So we can bring awareness to that by building a large community around this platform and shed light to the crypto space that we are a community that has found a way to solve this liquidity issue once and for all, and stop being exit liquidity for all these zero tax projects that are just draining liquidity out of your ecosystems and taking what is rightfully yours, and that are obviously not sustainable in the long run. Because once the hype dies out and the reality sinks in and the paper millionaires see that the volume starts dropping, they'll start cashing out and leaving those holding their bags, and you'll realize that all along you are the exit liquidity because your ecosystem doesn't work for you, but actually it works against you. So all of those who claim that taxes that are going towards banning, adding liquidity, going back to the community is bad, they don't understand the fundamentals. They don't think long term. They don't understand the future, the purpose of crypto. And I commend everyone to be part of a solution, not a problem. And we here at the Bull Run, we tackle the liquidity issue. That's what we tackle. And our ecosystem solves the problem. It's been proven. We have over 50% liquidity to market cap ratio, if despite a very low volume. And we have a platform that works, that does what it said it would do. So be part of a movement that solves problems. Be part of a movement that has a platform that actually is working effectively, that with a platform that has a purpose, has utility, is deflationary, and retains liquidity for you when you're ready to exit, and not making you the exit liquidity. Be aware of that and understand that. No zero tax project will be around for the long run, because that's just not what they were built to do. But if you see a project that is focusing solely on retaining liquidity and building a healthy, sustainable liquidity pool for their community, and that is implementing strong fundamentals in order to build something that will last for decades to come, that's what you want to rally behind, and that's what you want to be part of. You want to be part of a solution and not a problem, because these zero tax projects have brought along a big problem, and that's the MEV bots that have been draining liquidity from unexpected investors. There is no point of having high volume but not being able to retain any of that as liquidity, or giving any of that back to the community. What's the point of the high volume then? What's the whole point? So the volume should be retained and utilized to give back to the community, to burn tokens, to retain liquidity, to build a sustainable ecosystem. That's the whole purpose of things. I hope this video was of value to you, community. I want to wish everyone a wonderful rest of the day. And as always, let's keep in touch.